What's it been like then getting back into the swing of things after a bit of time injured on the sidelines?
Yeah, delighted to be back. Obviously, I'm not the best supporter from the sidelines. I'd much rather be out there. So, watching games and feeling a different sort of anxiety to play in has been different. But no, like I said, I'm delighted with how things have gone and back involved now.
How have you coped with that sort of nervous energy, if you like, not being able to get out there and play?
Well, there hasn't been too many occasions where I've been sat there and we've been in losing position. So a lot of the time we were doing well, so that was made easier. We had a bit of a period, obviously, where we didn't win as many, and that wasn't so nice. But yeah, it's just it's different. Put it that way. It's just nice to be back out there.
And given the fact that there's always something in football, isn't there? There's always seldom does a team go through a season without clearly blemishes on the record. Yet when it's there, it ain't nice, is it? So how important is it that within this group there are no kind of panickers?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's where the experience will set in. If we look at the last promotion campaign we had, it was a totally different kind of scenario, and yeah, we were the chaser, and we got in front a few times and then dropped out. So, I just said to a lot of the lads, especially after that Middlesbrough game, just a few of the younger lads, I said, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. It's not going to be plain sailing. We'd all love to be in Burnley's position right now, but we're in a pretty good one ourselves. So it's just a case of sorting ourselves out like we have done the other night, and yeah, getting those results.
It's interesting. You're in that place where you could be a chaser, but you're also the chased, but looking over the shoulder perhaps first rather than second.
Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, our aim is promotion. So, that's what we're looking at. It's every team's got to go through those kind of blips in the Championship season, and it's just how you bounce back. And I thought credit to the lads the other day. Away performance against a team that are good at home. So it did show a lot of character to go there on a cold night. Brilliant support from our fans and to get the win. So hopefully now that can kickstart us a little bit just from this little blip and go again.
Do you think there's enough appreciation in football still of those types of nights where it's effective, but it ain't pretty, and it's just about grinding your way to a victory?
Oh, 100%. We talk on the bus after every game, of course, and there's been times this season where, Luton away springs to mind, where we didn't play great. And I remember saying to a few of the lads that we'll look back at that point as a fantastic point. And obviously, like the other night, 3 points away from home, fantastic in this division, and that's what we've got to do. And, if it's going to take a different type of football or, potentially a game where, confidence isn't as high as it has been, and we managed to get over the line and, play some good stuff as well, like we did the other night, that'll be pleasing.
Yeah, well, Luton on the horizon then, and with each passing match day, that result down there seems better and better, doesn't it, given what they are continuing to achieve in the Championship this year?
Yeah, 100%. The manager said it after the game down there. He said, we'll look back at that as a fantastic point, and they'll be right up there come the end of the season because they make it difficult for you, especially at home. Tight pitch, and they did make us work for every single tackle, every single race was difficult that night, and like I said, to come away with a draw was a good point.
And they have a tremendous away record. Well, points tally wise, it's as good as Sheffield United's, but ultimately perhaps theirs is a little less expected than yours. They're obviously doing something right on the road.
Yeah, no, they're great. Obviously, I'm just talking from past experience as well. Always going there is a difficult game. We know, of course, they're coming here on Saturday. We also know that's going to be a difficult game. They're a very high energy, forward-thinking team. They play the ball forward. They're full of energy in getting the midfield up with the strikers. So it's going to be a difficult afternoon, and we'll make sure there's no stone unturned, and we'll be ready.
How much you referenced it earlier? How much from within the squad do those of you that have had the experience of getting promoted to the Premier League constantly throw out positive messages, as it were, to those that haven't been in these circumstances before?
Yeah, there's the odd message, of course, but I think it's mostly down to your actions. What you like in the dressing room, what you like at the training ground after disappointment. It's easy when you're winning. But like I said, I knew it would never be plain sailing because it's not in this division. So it's just about how you are on a consistent basis, really, and trying to drag the others along with you. There's a squad there that's full of experience at different levels, and a lot of us have been here, and we know the expectancy put on us from the club, from the fans. It's such a big club, and we want to get it back to where it belongs.